long-form open discussion podcast. Topics include sensitive issues such as sex, religion, politics, race, gender, death, BDSM, MFN, CFNM, MMF, MMFM, and healthcare. Do not try this at home.
Get your motherfucking ass up when I'm talking.
So hold on tight. The action starts now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
And here we go.
Walk it out. That fucking song, remember that? Walk it out. Gonna walk it out.
Shit.
Fucking people.
That's the only thing I remember of it.
So happy Father's Day. It's Father's Day.
Yeah.
It's another Hallmark day for us to appreciate, and then it's another day for fucking people on Facebook and shit like that to start doing shout outs to themselves, like shout out to the stepdads who take care of the people's kids, and then you got them bitchy women that are like shout out to the moms that fill both roles. It's like ain't nobody's fault. You're a goddamn hoe, and you put your pussy before like making sure it's a good man you were with. So don't take that away from people. I personally didn't have a father. That dude left like when I was 3, and I met him one time before he died. But it's okay. I've weirdly attached myself to a lot of guys, older men that I thought were proficient in being like a mentor, which failed miserably. It's not a good thing, but I'm going to continue to do it because it'll work one day. I'll be like 50 fucking like, hanging off a 70-year-old.
Yeah. It's difficult to know those situations of why dads may or may not be there. You know, a lot of women are cunts, you know. I mean, it's just what it is. They're just fucking cunts.
Well, like I have a kid with another chick, and she's a lesbian now, but that's not my fault.
Okay, I'm sure it's not.
What I believe is that this is a small town, and so I think what she did was she went through the whole roster of men, and the only way that she could be in a relationship now is to fuck a woman.
Fuck a woman.
And but weirdly, all the women that she's with look like me. Because I look like a fat lesbian.
Huh. Well, and does she work?
No, she's got what we were just talking about. She does that Midwestern thing where she works during the summer and then she collects unemployment in the winter.
Okay. Is the wife bi?
Like my wife?
Yeah, your wife.
No, well, she's drug bi.
Okay, drug bi. Okay. Well, why don't you just move the ex in as a housekeeper and round it out?
She kind of let herself go. Not my wife, but the ex.
Well, I mean, look at Schwarzenegger's fucking nanny. I mean, she wasn't fucking no looker. It's amazing what you could do with an old car with some rims and some fucking turtle wax.
I think his nanny was good.
The nanny?
Yeah, hold on, I'm looking it up.
No, I think we're talking about two different fucking nannies.
Schwarzenegger nanny.
It looked like the one I seen looked like a fucking Mexican fucking you at about 52.
Oh, she's rough. Good Christ, what is he? Yeah, but then Maria Shriver looks like a goddamn seagull that had plastic surgery.
Yeah, but
why?
He had a kid with the
nanny.
This nigga had a kid with the nanny.
Why isn't Schwarzenegger getting like decent pussy?
Because he's probably tired of it. You know what I'm saying? He had to go for that strange.
At what point did he not like? You would think this guy would just get all kinds of hot pussy, just like Clinton. Clinton didn't get any hot pussy.
Because he wasn't worried about it. He was just trying to fuck something.
He had like he had a chunky bitch.
Yeah, he was convenient. He was like, look, you know what I'm saying? This bitch is gonna do what I want her to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna fuck it.
That Paula Jones chick, she's got a fucking schnoz on her, man. I'd like to have her nose full of nickels. I don't get it, man.
Anyways,
it's like
you're getting off. Listen, you're getting off of the fucking goddamn the scam that is Father's Day. Okay. Right? You know.
No, we're talking about fathers.
I'm just saying these bitches are probably in Washington right now. These fucking goddamn long leg haired having goddamn feminazis are probably protesting how offensive Father's Day is, when they've essentially erased everything fucking masculine and what you think motherfuckers are supposed to be appreciative of some goddamn fucking half-cooked pancakes because the bitch couldn't cook to begin with one day a fucking year. Get the fuck out of here.
And it's always a woman that knows the best way to be a man.
And it's always these stupid fucking goddamn super pro-feminine bitches that really want to be muttered the fuck out, you know what I'm saying? And then, but the other 6.5 days of the week, they're out here protesting fucking anything that resembles fucking a man's strength.
Strumph.
You know.
You gotta say it like a black man. Strumph.
Shit. But I'm cool. I don't know. I mean, but yeah, so... it's amazing. I mean, look at how many fatherless fucking homes there is, and
thanks to Joe Biden.
Yeah, so I mean that's fucking amazing and awesome, I hope them $372 in fucking food stamps was well deserved in replacing the other half of the spectrum. So, shout out to you.
Food stamps are annoying. You ever be on those things?
I used to be on stamps.
We did stamps back in the day when it was like the Monopoly money.
Yeah, I had the card. I had the motherfucking card with American flag on that bitch, and it blew my fucking mind that the representation of America was fucking. We're so impoverished that we're gonna use the flag to enable people to stay eating.
You sound like a fucking communist.
Yeah, I think America's become communist. I'm cool, man. I'm cool with some communist ideas. I mean, I can't even lie. Some of the ideas, not the theory, not the practice of. In theory, a lot of it sounds good. Lifting up your fellow man. Equality and all this awesome shit. But the truth is that most of us were created equal in the fact that somebody was fucking and that's how we was born. But that's where it stops. We don't all achieve equally. And because you got a truck don't mean I deserve a truck. And because you pay child support don't mean I need to pay child support and, all that good shit. So the rest of it get fucked. You know what I'm saying? I'd be better. Like, I just put me in Belize on 100 acres. Let me have my boat and my moped, nigga, and my fruit stand. And let me sell hot dogs and dicks to the motherfucking tourists. You know what I'm saying? Because I love me some fat American money.
Fat American women, eh? Like Clinton. He likes some chubby chicks. It comes full circle.
It goes full circle. Yeah, it all goes back to the fat, man. I'm telling you, fat where it's at. Once you go fat, you ain't going back.
I don't know if Belize is the way to go, though. South America scares the fuck out of me. Out of all places
Belize
in the world,
is not in South America, man. It's Central America. Get right.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. This guy.
And it's an American English-speaking country. It's an English-speaking country, man.
There's only... I think most places in Asia I would be afraid to go to. And that's only because I'm a picky eater.
Yeah, I'm not gonna I'm not, man. Them niggas has got bad hygiene when it comes to food. They have zero concept of cross-contamination.
There's this place in San Diego, and I think it's like a fucking chain market or something like that, but it's called the Ranch 99 Market.
Yeah.
And it's a Asian grocery store. So you go back to the deli, everything there is still fucking living. Everything. Like it's like an aquarium,
that's kind of cool
because
niggas like fresh shit. Niggas like fresh shit. But when a bitch mentions an Asian store to me, you know what comes to mind?
A nail salon?
No, man. The Steven Seagal movie where he goes in there and gets some deer dick.
Deer dick?
Yeah, I think he said deer Peter or some shit.
Deer penis?
Yeah, deer penis or some shit. I don't
like
know what
it
was.
Like
but it was a powder. It was a powder penis that he put in his mouth.
Oh. Powdered penis.
Yeah. Nigga, powdered penis. Yeah, that's a whole new concept of goblin
Just add
dick.
water and now you have dick.
You got that dick, nigga. It's like those swell up dinosaurs. Oh, that's
Was it
great.
for like some kind of was it some kind of like aphrodisiac?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think he was like healing or something from one of his battles. I don't remember when he got shot in the cop, where he was the cop and they came in and killed his whole family, and he was in a coma. I think that's the movie. I may be mistaken, because Steven Seagal movies, they all the same.
Except for Under Siege.
Yeah, except for where the nigga got fat. The nigga got bloated, nigga. You ain't as fast as you was. I get the concept.
Didn't you do a movie with DMX?
Yeah, he did a movie with DMX. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought DMX would be taller.
I thought a lot of fucking people would be taller.
Yeah.
Like Method Man's over 6 foot, which is fine. But then Offset, the dude married to Cardi B, he's only like 5'8". Could you imagine getting shown up by a dude that's like 5'8"?
I don't know. Could you imagine being married to a Cardi B?
Ugh, could you imagine hearing that all day long? Like, I get it.
would.
Everybody's sitting there and they're like, yeah, but she's hot and she's rich, and it's like, yeah,
I
that's
don't give a
fine.
fuck. I hate a loud bitch.
Yeah, that's fine, but then you got to sit there and listen to that shit all day.
I hate a loud bitch.
Hey, do you want something from the kitchen? Hey, don't talk to me like that, okay? Like,
Yeah,
whoa,
that's probably not how it
fuck
go
that
down.
noise.
That's not how it's gonna go down. I hate a bitch with a big head and with a loud mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck right,
Ugh.
man.
Like, I guess that's fine for some fucking people, but
Yeah.
that's probably
Some
why he
niggas
cheated
with-
on
some
her ass,
niggas
too.
with- some niggas with fucking goddamn mom only fucking childhood fetish fucking life. It's like raised up in a single parent and with some loud fucking goddamn wine drinking fucking bitch, and then they grow up and they want to marry the exact thing that it reminds them of their mom, and even though they hate it. They get off on the fact of having a loud, useless bitch screaming at them all day.
Ugh, just like a Rosie Perez just fucking yelling all day long. I don't know what that dude's name is. I think it's just Offset or whatever. She's just like, Offset, come to the kitchen!
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the nigga head got to be Offset to be fucking with that.
And there's like 2 other guys with funny names. There's like Offset and like Launchpad.
Launchpad? Offset Launchpad?
Offset.
Damn.
Takeoff.
Yeah, the shuttle crash, nigga.
Drop
The shuttle
out.
crash, nigga. Yeah, fuck that crazy shit. Man, I was thinking about these Chinese niggas when you talked about the Asians in the market and shit. There's a lot of Asians in America, you know what I'm saying? And you remember back in the day, well, I don't remember it because I wasn't around, but the Cold War, and everybody was worried about the goddamn Russians and shit. I think them goddamn Chinese done infiltrated us and shit. You think about how many Americans they take out if they poison to take out in the buffets on the same day at the same time.
It's funny you say that. No matter where you go in America, no matter if there's 500 people in the town,
Yeah.
there will always be a Chinese buffet.
They're gonna be a buffet, man, and I don't like buffets, man. They disgust me.
I just went to one this morning.
They're unhygienic. Okay, you think about how many people grab their dick and they go in there and they're using the bathroom and all that, and then they coming out there and grabbing them goddamn spoons and fucking tongs and shit, and then you go back.
I'm one of them.
You go back to the motherfucking table and you start finger fucking that food. You know what I'm saying? You putting all them strange, dirty goddamn hillbilly, fucking goddamn wore out pussy, little penis head motherfucking goddamn shit in your mouth. That's nasty as fuck.
Well, here's the thing. So, I'm not a big fan of washing my hands after I take a piss.
Yeah. What's your dick?
And because I know that my dick is very clean. So it'd be like you getting mad because I touched my forearm and then touched the food.
Look, I'm not mad. I'm not mad if you put your own dick in your mouth, right? But what I'm saying is, you talk about all these fucking sheep, right? All these people in your town. Now, I'm sure there's a bunch of dirty, nasty motherfuckers, right? A bunch of trailer parking motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about?
Ton of them.
Okay.
It's almost like
Now, how many of them dirty little dicks you want to put in your mouth when you eating your breakfast sausage?
4 or 5.
That's nasty as fuck, nigga.
You're asking the wrong guy.
I'm just saying. I mean, think about it. They probably got like cauliflower growing out their dickhead.
Oh God, none of them probably have shaved any of their nether region in years.
They ain't never heard of it, man. These niggas are unhygienic. They don't know about washing the ass after they shit. You know what I'm saying? They probably wiped their ass and got shit on their hand. Okay, and then went straight out the motherfucking thing because they ain't want to touch the doorknob instead of using the shirt, to grab the doorknob to exit with clean hands. And then they go out there and then they finger fucking the tongs, right? And they boom, and then you got some French toast sticks. So now you use the same tongs, and then you go to the table and you grab that French toast stick and you dip it in some syrup, and now you sucking that fat shitty ass in your mouth.
I think it would have dissipated by then.
No, it ain't dissipated. The only time it dissipated is when you shit it out.
And that's fine. But think about how many times you've been to a buffet and you'd be fine.
It's not about being fine. I mean, you're probably gonna survive it. I mean, but it's not about surviving. It's fucking disgusting. It's dirty. It's nasty. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it. It's like buffet. I'm just saying. It's like you putting a bowl of chips out, and all the neighborhood kids at the barbecue was digging in. Do you want to eat any of them fucking potato chips after that? I
probably would be too drunk to care.
Yeah, not me. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to get the kids a bag, and then I'm going to have a bag. How about that?
A whole bag?
I'm going to eat a whole fucking bag until I don't want to eat it. And then when it's left, I'm going to get the kids. I'm going to be like, y'all want some more chips?
Here, touch my dick.
I
got to be honest with you, dude. I don't like. One of the main reasons I don't like it around here, and this is so incredibly judgmental, but I mean, whatever. I can't stand the redneck country lifestyle. It does. It's so abhorrent to me. I'm serious, dude. Like the camouflage shit, the muck boots, the fucking Wolverine work jacket with the hood. I hate that shit.
Look, some shit is practical, right? Some shit is utilitarian. And poor people, real talk, poor people can't afford multiple fucking things, so they get something fucking utilitarian. Like this right here is good for work, it's good for play, it's whatever. Like all I gotta do is buy one. I don't have to buy three, okay? Now when you start getting that long white money, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, then maybe a nigga will upgrade and he get some fucking Sperry's and some fucking, some capri pants. I don't know what the fuck y'all wear out west, you know what I'm saying? But
I like capri pants. They're comfortable. I'm just saying, I know. The canned Busch beer and the fucking bonfire. And the fucking Aeropostale hoodies and the fucking smoking the cigarettes and just the fat women with the bun and the fat women with the bun and the Tweety Bird fucking.
But you like the buffet. But you like the buffet because that's rednecky as fuck.
No, it's a breakfast buffet.
Yeah, it's the same difference. Same difference. That means that the niggas woke up hungover and the family wanted to do something to pretend that they're going to celebrate the awesomeness of dad. And so they're going to take him to a fucking buffet because it's $6.99 all you can eat. And the bitch ain't got to cook. Even on this day, the bitch don't want to cook.
Well, they have these little fried potatoes, like deep fried potatoes, little square things.
Them's rednecky as fuck.
Oh, they're so good. It's the same shit you get at the Wynn buffet at the Wynn fucking hotel in Vegas. There's nothing rednecky
fried
about
potatoes are rednecky. I don't care how you get about it. You got hash, you got motherfucking home fries, you got whatever the fuck you want to call them. Pan-fried motherfucking potatoes are country shit.
And then just like campers.
You know what
fucking
you should
campers.
do? Yeah, no, campers.
I don't really dig campers. Even like when I work out on the road, if I was gonna have a camper, it'd probably be the FEMA one with a regular toilet and a regular shower because I don't like the cheap camper plumbing. But neither here nor there. I'm just saying, it's kind of fucked up. You went in the, you going to this buffet on Father's Day, and there's probably 3 or 4 motherfucking minimum wage dads back there, frying up them home fries. You know what I'm saying? And he's probably sending half his check to some fat bitch paying child support. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he's in there working on his Father's Day. And then the other half, he's probably going to have to drink the Busch beer because that's just where he's at with his budget. You know what I'm saying? He's probably out by the bonfire because he can't afford to do a single fucking thing else. And he's probably, hung over from the Busch beer the day before and he just got off of his minimum wage job. So he just stuck. And his homeboys are like, what you want to do? And like, niggas like, I want to sit by the fire.
And the Real Tree camo fucking stickers or that fucking, what's that one? That's like the silhouette of a deer.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And they got them on the fuck.
I like me personally. I really enjoy it in the country. I like it being quiet. I like it being slowed down. For the most part, the woods are pretty safe. I like being able to access the city for shopping or in quote unquote, culture. Whatever the fuck it is you want to do, you can find in the city. But I don't want to be up in the city with the expense, with the crime, with the people. I don't want people in my business. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I want to be able to walk out in the yard, and if I got to take a leak, I'm going to piss. I shouldn't have to walk all the way back inside because I need to take a leak. You know what I'm saying? It's unnecessary.
And here's the penultimate redneck white trash thing to me, and I know this, and a lot of people disagree with me.
All right, reach deep.
I will not allow this in my yard.
Okay.
No matter the circumstances, I don't care if it's a fucking birthday party. A trampoline.
Yeah, see, I disagree on that. Right. The trampoline, I think, is something that I think is a rite of passage for kids to jump on a fucking trampoline.
And thankfully, there's a lot of other people that like those in their yard.
Yeah.
So the kids have access to those.
I think it's a rite of passage for kids to jump on a trampoline. It's like you need to do it. It's just like riding a fool or a go-kart or something. You need to be able to fucking have some type of experience other than a goddamn game system because the mama's too caught up in her own fucking shit to watch the kids on the trampoline.
Or a three-wheeler. Remember those fucking things?
Yeah, I was looking at buying one today.
Yeah. Because it fits my budget.
Man.
Because I ain't got long money to go down to Yamaha and buy a whole family fucking goddamn ATVs. But on Facebook, on the marketplace, I've been seeing these three-wheelers pop up and shit. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's a good way to weed them out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if the kids ain't going to survive, they're not going to survive, and the three-wheeler can speed that up.
I kind of like the three-wheeler concept. I kind of want a four-wheeler or a three-wheeler or something like that.
Yeah, man, you better be careful. That's a fine line. You start talking ATVs, you start talking redneck and shit.
Then you start talking buffets and trampolines. Canned beer.
Okay, I'm not really a drinker, man.
I mean, I'll drink once in a while. I got a bottle of some almond shit over there. I got some Fireball over there, but like I just I'm not a real big drinker. I drank a little bit when I was younger, but the liquor just I don't know. It's a fine line, man. It's like most liquor tastes like shit to begin with. There's nothing fucking awesome about the taste of fucking alcohol, and then most of the time it comes with a bunch of fucking problems, man. People are unpredictable on drink.
I drink at night to forget.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, man. A man shouldn't have to motherfucking forget. He shouldn't have to numb himself out to tolerate his fucking family and his work and his life. You know?
No, it's not just that. So like, my frustration stems from the fact that like I said, what I currently do would be my 51st job. 52nd if you 52nd if you consider the fact that I worked at that tow truck place for a week.
Yeah.
None of this is what I want to do. I don't want to do any of this. I hate driving a truck. I hate work gloves and boots. I was fucking Saturday. I'm sitting there sucking salt water out of a pond, standing in fucking mud. I hate it.
Yeah.
I didn't like San Diego because there's too many people. A lot, yeah. And I didn't like San Diego because there's too many people. But I don't like the fact that I moved back to my hometown because it's just there's nothing here, and it's super fucking ultimately depressing.
You want me to tell you the problem with the hometown? You want me to tell you the problem with moving?
Hold on.
Go ahead.
So then I got that stripper mentality where driving a truck is the best fucking way I can make money. I've set my life up to where I have credit cards and bills and car payments and stuff like that. I got to take care of the family. So I don't have any time to like slow down or hold up and reassess and think what I want to do. I kind of just need to keep pushing forward and doing what I need to do.
Yeah.
And then I got the lesbian son's baby's mama fucking giving me shit because she's like, I can't. She lives in a fucking 2 hours away, and it's super inconvenient to be driving back and forth to go get him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then there's whole personal issues between the crossing of the families on that side. And then all I want to do is fucking take my wife on vacation. And it's just, I'm in this weird fucking place where it seems like I'm not happy, but it's like, no, I'm on a journey where I'm searching for happiness. But currently right now, I just don't fucking know what I need to do short of fucking throw myself, work 24 hours a day trying to fucking accomplish everything to stop doing what I'm doing. And, it goes back full circle to the Father's Day thing. It's not like I have a dad I can call and be like, hey, what's going on? What do I do? What do I do here? You know what I mean? And then all the fathers, air quotes, that I do have in my life, all the guys, one of them's a fucking super dork that wears jean shorts. The other one just is a yes man. He doesn't know how to give advice. So I don't know. I kind of feel extremely stuck and frustrated.
Yeah.
Because I feel like any decision I make is nothing I really want to do. And I realize that a big part of my life at this point is I have to take responsibility, which is fine, but it's eating at my life. It's not ending up good for anybody because, you know what I mean? Like I said earlier, I want to be somewhere that's flat but green, that doesn't snow, where there's not a whole bunch of fucking people, where there's not extreme weather changes, where there's opportunity though year round. That happens to be a recreational state. And it's almost nearly impossible.
There is none. There is none. There is zero. There's zero, bud.
And then I need to make my income levels between 60 and 70. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out what I can do that will make between 60 and 70 where I don't have to fucking take a drug test. I don't have to shave my face. I'm not going to be giving up, 15, 16 hours of my life every day.
You got to be a prostitute.
Bro, if I could fucking kiss my kids and wife goodbye every morning and go suck dick or eat pussy and get paid for it, I would 100% do that, but I don't think that's feasible. And on top of that, taxes are confusing, and I'm not going to I don't want to do the 1099 thing yet.
No, well, then you don't. So what you do, okay, because you got to cover health insurance, okay? So what I would assume one would do was, the first thing they'd do is they would be unemployed, so they would go get Medicaid and food stamps, right? So the kids have insurance, wife has insurance. Remember, when you're in a marriage, you're a team, So then you would go and you would suck dick, and it's cash based, right? So you put it in your pocket, and if you're not on a job more than 30 days or something, you don't have to report it. So in theory, every new dick you suck is a new job because it's a new person, it's a new contract, right? Except for repeat, and the only time you would have to report that is if you suck their dick, more than 30 days in a row. So it would be like starting a new job every time. From a legal tax law perspective, probably. So you could suck as much dick as you want. The kids would have insurance, and you just had to be okay with spending the food stamps, to keep the ruse up.
Could you imagine having a cycle of credit sucking dick?
I'm just saying,
having like open accounts that you have to have an invoice, and it's got to go to accounts payable, accounts receivable.
Yeah, but if you go to like, let's say you go to the Redneck Haven, and you're like, I'm gonna get a new TV, I'm gonna go to Walmart, and you're looking at it, and your wife's like, oh man, I really like that one. You're like, no, honey, that's 67 dicks I had to suck for that one. You need to stay under 50.
Me sucking dick puts food on this table. Yeah, me sucking dick puts a roof over your head.
Yeah.
Do you imagine though having to call somebody and be like, you owe for 3 blowjobs last month, and it was 90 days past due, so there's a surcharge.
Yeah, we're coming to repossess your fucking lawnmower. Okay, we're taking your fucking zero turn for the dick sucking to happen. Okay, explain that to your wife.
Blowjobs should never come with an invoice.
Yeah, no. That's what I say. It's got to be cash based. It's got to be negotiated. Paid up front. You know what I mean? And then you can probably rate it on Facebook. Rate the seller. You know what I mean?
Well, so somebody suggested to me, because I put the shit out there on like a LinkedIn Facebook page or something. I asked the same kind of question with less detail about the $60,000 to $70,000 a year range for a job where I don't have these certain requirements. And somebody said restaurant manager. Now, I'm not against that, but at the same time, I don't like tucking my shirt in. So there's another thing.
No,
I don't want to
you
have to
wanna
wear
be
a
restaurant
uniform.
manager at all. Zero. Unless you own the fucking restaurant, you do not, because you're gonna work crazy fucking hours for shit pay, and you got to cover any job for anybody that's not there, and you got to deal with minimum wage fucks and keep them all below 36 hours a fucking week, so you don't have to pay the fucking benefits. While the fucking Arab motherfucker that owns the fucking chain of restaurants is the one that's actually taking their vacations. Yeah.
That was a pretty good one.
Yep.
So pretty much I'm looking at YouTube influencer or I don't know.
Or you could realize that most American men are unhappy because it's not in them to really submit and punch someone else's time clock, and they're underachieving. So you can look at the fact that, especially in the day and age where women are, pushing for equality and asserting themselves and shit, and being okay taking a back burner, and you got to let the woman have a career, so that she can pay the bills and float that and assert herself as a dominant and equal partner. While you figure out what the fuck you want to do, and then start doing whatever it is you really want to do. Regardless of the income. And let me say, so you can't just say I want to make $60,000 to $70,000 a year, because depending on where you're at, the cost of living is exorbitant or nothing. So in some places, $20,000 is the same as $70,000 in other places.
I couldn't imagine any place where that 20,000 would be sufficient. What I'm saying is, like, I just I don't know. Right now I'm kind of like on that cycle where I'm chasing.
Look at the laws.
Well, I'm like on the. Well, I'm not a firm believer in laws, and any chance you can circumvent them, I would agree to that.
Yeah, but when you're running a strip joint, you gotta have building inspection.
Yeah, you gotta sell that pussy for $10.99.
Sell that pussy.
I don't know. It's fucking confusing. It's very frustrating. And nobody really has any advice, which is it's not really anybody's issue. I'm really just trying to stabilize, but I feel like everywhere I go now, I got to be like, I got to give it up and go and do something else. Now I got to go somewhere else. Like this fucking job I have right now.
Eventually, you got to settle.
No, I figure that I'm gonna have we're gonna do the podcast, right? We're gonna put out a bunch of episodes. I'm gonna die in some freak accident, and I'll die young. And when everybody around me grows old, they'll at least remember me that I was young, and they'll have all this audio and stuff to look back at, and they'll be like, "Yeah, but he was never satisfied."
You were never satisfied, no.
But you shouldn't be satisfied.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm cool, man. Like I understand the concept, man. Like, real talk, I got a good job. I really can't even complain about my job. I can pick any situation apart. I'm not really happy. Yeah, that's a huge downside, obviously. I'm not really happy with my housing situation. I'm not happy with the housing market. And it's cool. Like, if you own property, you charge what the fuck you want for it, right? But to try and rape people because you think you're within an hour's drive of the oil patch, get the fuck real. That's a $20,000 house. It's not worth $220,000 because some realtor said that you think you can bleed some fucking oil hand out because he wants to move his family close to where his work is. I don't like the laws and the culture up north. Most of the food fucking sucks, they police for the policing for profit is crazy. Like, the corridor here, like, they love to pull people over with drag up tanks in their truck, fuel tanks in the bed of their truck, because they think we're from out of town and they think we're making okay money, so they want to fuck us and tax us. And it's like, get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like, go home why are you fucking with me? Like, if you want to kill your wife, go kill your wife. You know what I'm saying? Don't pull me over and try and find a reason to write me a $200 fucking ticket. You know what I'm saying? If you're fucking miserable, drive out in the field with the pistols on your side and eat the fucking bullet, okay? If you're that fucked up in your life, go eat the fucking bullet, right? Because I can't fix it. And $200 meeting your quota on writing tickets, it's not going to help. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck real. Get the fuck over it. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't want to hand you my driver's license. It's none of your business if I have car insurance. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? You're fucking up my day.
Well, and the thing that sucks the most, especially for me, is that as every state's basically moving to recreational, we're still having to find jobs that drug test.
Yeah.
I guess Nevada, I don't know how true this is or what the stipulations are about it, but I guess Nevada is one of the states that it outlaws requiring drug testing. Now, I highly doubt that has anything to do with DOT or FMCSA.
No, because that's still federal.
Yeah, but outside of that, realistically, outside of if what you do for a living is
the loophole to that, Sean, is safety sensitive position.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, if your job is overruled or is ruled by federal law, and you have to take a drug test, it's fine. If your job isn't regulated by some federal requirement, but they still drug test, you're a piece of shit. You're a spiteful, hateful piece of shit that you're just trying to control people's lives. So I can understand, when they're like, okay, well, don't drug test. If you work in a casino, or if you know what I mean, like if you could fuck up as bad as you can fuck up at a job and nobody's gonna get hurt, you don't need to be drug testing for that fucking job.
No,
you know what I mean. But a lot of places still do, just because, you know what it is. It's
Reagan era politics is what it is.
It's like meth is ruining it for the rest of us. It's kind of like
that's not it, man. See, because the problem with the weed. And I think that's what we're actually talking about is weed. And I understand, I'm a firm believer in do what you want to do. I don't care what the drug is. If you've grown and you pay your own shit, what you do in your four walls, your fucking business. However, with that being said, the topic of the day happens to be weed. So the problem with the weed is they don't know how to show if you're psychoactively intoxicated right now. You know what I mean? So the only thing they have is the consumption of the metabolite that shows you consumed at some fucking point. So they get into the whole workman's comp liability insurance question, which fucks up their profits and their safety margins for a lot of contracts and like my field anyhow. So I think making the leap into bound to proving, psychoactive, but then you can't even say there's a level, right? Because it's not like alcohol, right? So, there's no set mark on how much fucking THC affects individuals on the same level. Are you a green smoker? Are you fucking are you a vet? I mean, like if I picked up some weed right now, like probably just walking in the room and getting in contact would fuck me up. But if I've been smoking for 6 months and I got my tolerances right, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be able to drive, I'm gonna cut grass, I'm gonna weed eat. I'm probably gonna come in here on some Einstein shit and solve the goddamn some problem with gravity. You know what I mean? But the difference between then and now is two huge different, majorly different spectrums. You know what I mean?
Well, up until episode 15, are you cutting up fucking coke or what?
No, man, I found a spoon and I was thinking how good of a paddle it would be.
Are you trying to play the spoons?
It's a big wooden spoon and I was thinking that it could probably solve a lot of domestic issues for a lot of people.
Stop all that whiny hit me voice.
Yeah, well, I wasn't just talking about like your wife and shit. I mean, I don't know how y'all do in Michigan, do you? But I was thinking about these, loud ass motherfucking unruly ass kids in a lot of people's houses. I see these little bastards acting up at Walmart. I went to Walmart the other day wearing this Trump hat. This dude at work gave me this Trump hat, and it said, "Late that motherfucker again." And so I rocked it because the nigga gave it to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good lookout. But I see these little bastards running around the store not listening, and they loud ass goddamn swole up dirty necked fucking women and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, run your house. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying go beat kids, right? Because I'm never gonna be on board with abusing children, okay? But sometimes you need to tear that little shit out the frame. You know what I mean? And because if all you do is you go straight to fucking screaming, and your screaming is not obviously fucking working, you need to reassess your situation and your tactics.
Yeah, I agree with that. Whoop your
blister
fucking
that
kid's ass so that
blister
they don't
that
do
ass
it next time.
Yeah, blister that ass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's real.
Wearing a Trump hat.
Wearing a Trump hat. Blister that ass.
I can't believe you're wearing a non-red Trump hat. That's the weirdest thing.
Look, just because you're going to do a Trump hat don't mean you need to buy it from the non-campaign of Trump, right? So you putting money in his pocket, right? You can support Trump
and not be making that nigga wealthy regardless if he gets elected or not. You know
Oh,
how
he's
much
getting
money that
wealthy
motherfucker made off them
regardless.
goddamn red hats? You know how much money that nigga made off them red hats? A lot.
I think so far, I have to check the figures, but I believe last time I read, since he hasn't conceded from his business like you're supposed to as an elected official, I believe he's already made $84 million since he's been in office.
All right, so here's my thing, man. I think I know how we can get where we want to be. Why don't we go ahead, and regardless, I don't care what your political beliefs are. We're not going to get into that on this discussion, okay? Why don't we just go ahead and get us some motherfucking Trump hats made up and sell them bitches online?
I mean, why don't we just get some fucking Coke and sell it to kids?
Yeah, well, that's a huge fucking difference right there. I'm talking about getting my pockets fat. I'm not talking about going to fucking hell for poisoning children.
I mean, you're essentially talking about the same thing indirectly.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about selling shit to people that's gonna buy it anyway. Okay, and being a 100% productive member of society, nigga. Okay, like I have zero problem, nigga, selling hats. I have zero problem selling dicks, nigga. I can sell the dicks now. I don't give a fuck. Let's put the logo on the goddamn dicks, nigga, and sell Trump dicks.
Right, I'm just saying, but the dicks you're selling aren't like a scale model of somebody who has AIDS and has sex with women and doesn't tell them the status. I'm saying like just the concept and the idea of the guy is poisoning kids. I'll give you a good example.
All right, look. Obviously, look. Okay, we're not gonna get into that conversation because obviously your moral standards are superseding your desire for money.
Well, no, I was gonna give you an example. So take my dumbass kid. He's 13.
Yeah,
and I had him last weekend, and I was explaining to him what medical marijuana is because I hate that term because it gives people the idea that there's marijuana that's medically produced that's stronger or not as potent or whatever. And I was trying to explain, I'm like, no, that's medical marijuana is weed that falls under your state's medical laws.
Yeah. I think the concept...
And as soon as I
Go ahead.
As soon as I finished telling him, he goes, yeah, thanks to Trump. He said that. This little motherfucker said that. This little motherfucker who lives with his mom full time, who's a goddamn part of the time working lesbian, said that. I'm like, what did you say? Little motherfucker. And he was like, yeah, thanks to Trump. I was like, first off, don't ever say anything positive about him in my presence. Because I will fucking take you down to Detroit and leave you there. Second off,
God damn.
Not only has Trump not done anything to help the cannabis industry, he's actually hurt it by the people he's put in place.
Yeah.
In terms of like Jeff Sessions, that little fucking Keebler elf motherfucker's like, oh, good people don't smoke marijuana.
All right. Hold on for a second. I gotta take my headphones off. Hold on.
All right, I'm ready. I had to get in position and shit. Since we was gonna have the conversation, I decided I'm gonna put the motherfucking hat on, nigga, so I can think right.
Yeah, no, I could see my frequency went up on my thing when you put the hat on. So I had to I had to get him right about that, right? But I know my kid. I know his dumb that side of the family. I know there are a bunch of knuckle draggers that just don't understand the concepts of things. They don't understand nuance, and they don't research things. They just you know what I mean.
They heard some shit and they're running with it. Everything's because of Trump. I got you. So everything positive is because of Trump. Everything not is because not Trump.
Right, exactly. And and they feed that to my kid, who's gonna have trouble in life anyways.
Okay.
Because I wasn't around for a good percentage of his life, and he was raised by a woman who works 5 months out of the year and then tries to collect unemployment the rest. Which is highly encouraged by her family, by the way. They've all said that before.
Okay, but is she masculine or is she super feminine? Which one is she?
I wouldn't give her any credit towards either of those ideals.
Okay, so she's probably like in limbo. She's probably like lukewarm, right? Neither masculine nor femme.
She's Walmart.
Okay.
Where
Walmart.
like they don't care. You know what I mean?
Okay, Walmart. Okay, I got you. All right.
Like, so I'm not saying I'm the healthiest guy in the world, but I try to watch what I eat. I drink a lot of water. I try to move around a lot. Yeah. I read a ton.
Yeah, I like reading. Reading's good for you.
I think
I bought a book set last night.
I think at this point I'm reasonably ambitious because I don't want to sit there and just be like, I try to do a lot of things. I do the podcast, I work, I raise a family. I'm trying to get the website set up. I'm trying to get Shopify going. I'm trying to get back on my eBay thing.
Yeah, because I want to sell these Trump hats like a motherfucker, nigga, get rich.
No, if we're gonna do that, we need to. I
want to say Trump for weed, nigga. I want to do Trump for weed 2020, and I want to have the weed logo and the Trump on that bitch, nigga. Trump for weed 2020.
No, there was a hat that I saw that said it was red and it had the white stitching on it, but it said "Made you look," right?
Yeah.
So from a distance, it looks like "Make America Great Again."
Grab him by the pussy.
No. We need to make it. I like the idea where it was like somebody thought it was a Trump hat, but when you read it, you're like, oh.
No, we won't.
So we should go with something like that.
Grab him by the pussy. Grab him by the pussy.
No, man, we can't perpetuate that.
Yeah, you perpetuate that. You crazy as fuck, nigga. You know what I'm saying? No, fuck all that. No. Grab him by the pussy, nigga.
You gotta think about our future, man.
I am thinking about my future, nigga. On Belize, nigga. Goddamn with a 24 motherfucking foot skiff, nigga, with 2 4-stroke 135s on that bitch, with my khaki shorts and my slides and my motherfucking hat and my badass motherfucking gold frame bomber glasses and a motherfucking necklace that costs more than a bitch house.
Than a bitch house?
Yeah, than
like
a
one of
bitch
those
house.
ones in Miami?
You know what I mean? Shit.
Be like Andrew Conanon's dad.
Grilled the fuck up too. 6 to the top and 8 to the motherfucking bottom. Grilled up. Nigga smile up like the sun shining in that bitch. Fucking scare a hurricane away.
I think that's why you're not gonna be rich.
I won't be rich as fuck.
The universe is looking at it, but like, yeah, no, he's trying to go ghetto.
No,
he's trying to be ghetto fabulous.
Ain't nothing about ghetto about it. Ain't nothing wrong, nigga.
Like, look at Jay-Z.
Gold was around long before the motherfucking ghetto. Look at Jay-Z. He grabbed him by the pussy, nigga. And I don't mean just randomly going to Walmart and grabbing fat bitches by the pussy. That's not what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I think just the world, nigga. Grab the world by the pussy. If everybody agrees that the motherfucking world, the earth has a female presence and Gaia, whatever the fuck they calling it now, you know, it's a her. Grab the world by the pussy, nigga. Ride that bitch.
See, now you're stepping in on some toes there. You don't talk about Gaia, motherfucker.
Fuck Gaia, nigga. Gaia like it from the back.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she does.
Yes, she do. Yes, she do.
You know, I hate when motherfuckers call their father Pops.
Pops?
Hate that shit.
Pops is always like a grandfatherly term to me.
I hate that shit. What's up, Pops? Or calling fucking old people old heads. Like, come up with your own fucking terminology.
Old heads?
Yeah, I gotta talk to the old heads. Like, oh, fuck off. You didn't come up with that. And you're just saying it because it fucking sounds street.
I don't know. I always like to treat old people with respect, even though I know that they was young bastards and they did a bunch of evil shit, and everybody think they cool now and they good people just because they old. No, it ain't. That same motherfucker.
I can't stand old people.
Was killing people, was motherfucking goddamn beating their kids, was motherfucking goddamn doing drugs, and then all of a sudden they wanted to institute a bunch of laws and convict people for the same shit that they was doing. So down with the motherfucking system, you know what I'm saying? Abolish the penal system as we know it today and reinstitute. We need to build it from the ground up. We need to keep laws, but we need to rebuild the motherfucking system because the for-profit, industrialized goddamn incarceration system we have is disgusting, nigga. So happy Father's Day for all the fathers' goddamn homes and niggas that's in jail being farmed like fucking cattle for petty-ass shit instead of police actually doing their fucking job and keeping us safe from rapists and murderers and goddamn vicious fucking assaults. So shout out to the useless fucking cops that suck fucking dick all day long.
All I'm trying to say is old people that don't smile at my kids are fucking monsters.
Well, maybe they don't like the little shits.
Old, you must...
Maybe they like look. Maybe they like look.
Yeah,
look at that little heathen right there. Look at that little heathen right there. You know what I'm saying? Look at that little loud motherfucker right there. Why don't they take that little kid out the frame right there and shut him the fuck up? Why are you over here looking crazy, touching everything?
And that's fine, but you're a monster. Because I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer. I barely like old people because I think when you're old, I think it's not just retirement homes. I think you should have an entire town where you have to go to your own grocery store, your own fucking gas station, where you can be old and do your old things.
Nigga. You sound like a Nazi.
No, I don't want them in a camp. I'm just saying I don't want to stand behind you while you're fishing out 87 cents and change instead of just giving them a fucking $1. or you can't figure out the chip reader, or the fucking it's got too many newfangled buttons on the fucking pin pad thing.
Well, in that things have moved pretty fast. In their defense.
And then when you're old as fuck and you're driving, if you're on the freeway, so anybody that out there that's ever driven a truck, most newer trucks are governed. You can't go past 65. If I'm on a truck doing 65 and we're on a freeway where the fucking speed limit is 75 and I'm coming up on you, you're driving too fucking slow. Get the fuck off the freeway. Nobody asked you to go out driving today. You know what I mean? And you pull up next to him, and some fucking old dude look like that old man from Poltergeist, got liver spots, both hands on the fucking wheel, looks terrified.
Yeah, you're going to be a bitter old nigga, ain't you? You're going to be a bitter old nigga.
No, I told you, I'm going to die in a freak accident.
Quit work. No, you ain't, nigga. No, you ain't.
Oh, yeah?
You're doomed, nigga. The stars are lining, nigga, and I don't know. Anyhow, yeah, because you're not, because we about to get rich off these Trump hats.
I'm telling you, dude,
Yeah.
like, I'm going to be that guy that I'm sitting here going, man, I need to figure out a better life, and I'm going to die before it happens.
No, you ain't. You're going to fuck around, and what's going to happen is you ain't going to figure it out, and you're going to wake up like 83, nigga, in a set of Depends, nigga, and shit. And you're going to be like, I need to figure it out, man.
I'm on my life after death shit, dude.
Yeah, shit's got to change. You're going to be like, shit's got to change, nigga. And then you're going to be a greeter at Walmart, and this is going to be like job 287, and you're gonna be like, I gotta figure it out.
And they're gonna walk in and be like, welcome to Walmart, go fuck yourself. Welcome to Walmart, go fuck yourself.
Actually, it's probably not gonna be Walmart.
Saying that to little
it's
kids,
be Amazon.
go fuck yourself.
It's gonna be Amazon. It's gonna be Amazon Mart, and
that's
and
fine.
Then, yeah, same difference, but
as long as they have shit, because like the one thing I can't stand about a small town, like because I like Walmart, it's my happy place.
Yeah.
I like that kind of commerce. So you go in there and it's a small town, and then so let's take those Yoplait whips, right?
Yeah.
Or Dannon whips or whatever, the whipped yogurt. I like those fucking things, right?
Yeah.
But you walk in there and they're always out.
Yeah.
They're always gone.
Yeah.
Which coming from an inventory basis, that means they're popular.
It's a food stamp.
No, I'm just saying that means they're popular. People are picking them up. But the other shitty yogurts are always there. So stop fucking ordering the shitty yogurts and somebody fucking get on and start ordering more whips.
They pay for that space. Okay, so people pay for the space in Walmart shelves, number one. Number two, it's probably food stamp days. So people, when they get their stamps, they go in there and they buy shit, right? They buy shit, right? And so that's probably why your motherfucking whips are gone.
And then you go back to the fry section, and all the bags of fries are gone.
Why don't you motherfucking progress, nigga, and start ordering, nigga, and just pull up and pick your shit up? Because you can see what's in stock and you order it online. That ain't motherfucking weird, nigga.
It's highly weird. I want to be there and touch the food in my cart.
Maybe. I just don't like the I'm cool. Like, I'll get me an extra buggy and I'll go through the self checkout because that's less people touching my shit. And I can move faster in the self-checkout with a separate cart. But the woman always gets weird because I grab the fucking scanner and I grab shit and I'll grab like 2 or 3 items and I'll click that bitch, bop, 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 bop. And they always trying to watch me like I'm stealing for shit. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you hawking me like that? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know, just fuck you. That's how I feel. And I try to be polite, you know what I'm saying? But when they over there trying to count shit in my buggy, you know, it's like, get the fuck out of here, man.
It's because you look like an Albanian terrorist.
I don't know.
You should look less threatening when you shop.
I don't know. I'm not going to ever look. I think there's no way I could ever look less threatening. I look polite. I look awesome. I look nice, inviting, friendly. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker, you look like you just left the fucking Grand Dragon set up and you're going to your Michigan militia fucking thing. I gotta run, fellas. I got another meeting at 5 with your fucking
another fucking hate meeting here because
with your giant beard and your fucking cargo shorts or your camo pants.
Yeah. God,
you're like, I'm gonna overthrow the government. I can't do that online shopping for groceries.
I don't know, man. Amazon, you do the whole food shit, man, and them niggas will mail you all your dry goods, man.
Did I tell you we got another dog?
No, you got another dog, nigga?
I can't help it. It's not
You
my
can't
fault.
move. I'm gonna be honest with you. You will never be able to move because no one else is gonna allow you to have dogs like that.
That was my point. Because like in San Diego, the issue was so you have a dog. If you have a dog or an animal in San Diego, you lose like 65% of the options out there.
Yeah.
In terms of places to live.
And
Even
a lot
though
of the
San
places
Diego's
that allow
dog-friendly.
dogs, a lot of the places that allow dogs are shitty.
Or they want an extra fee per month to have that dog there.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's another redneck thing I can't stand, and it's going on right now. I don't know if you can hear it. Air shows.
Air shows?
Oh.
Man, you're weird, man. You're fucking weird.
I don't like going to air shows because I don't want I don't want to see an air show crash.
Yeah. I have no problem with it, like, you know, and I think a lot of people probably don't want no one hurt, but people like crashes.
I do like crashes, just not air show crashes.
Okay.
Because like a NASCAR crash, nobody gets involved. The air show crash, you can land on the crowd.
I had a dude call me a while back, offer me a job in California, man, but I've been out of California and I'm not impressed. So, you know, I never really, really thought about it anymore. I think about it occasionally. I like to romanticize the idea of things a lot of times. And I'm like, man, I could go out here and, you know, and mix things up. But then I look at the cost of living, the rent, the overpopulation. I remember sitting in traffic for days at a time, you know, and then I remember how the police was. And then I remember how much poverty there was hidden behind, like, fences and shit. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good.
Well, the traffic is definitely the biggest one for me. I don't know how people can do. I don't like sitting at a stoplight. I feel like my life is draining away while some goddamn government regulated fucking light is telling me when I can or can't go.
Yeah, so I think if you add up probably the time, like if you lived in California, obviously it's different, but for me, like driving into California and sitting in there, like I think if I lived in California and I had to do that daily, I would probably spend the equivalent of 1 month a year in traffic.
Easy, not even embellishing. I was spending 6.5 hours a day in traffic. Actually, probably more because if you consider the time it took me to drive from San Diego to L.A. and from wherever in L.A. I was back to San Diego, depending on what time of day it was, and the fact that I was going from job site to job site, it's taxing on your fucking mind, and I don't know how people can do it. Like, I guess it's one thing sitting in a car. It's another thing in a 10-speed fucking semi truck.
No, it's not one thing. It is different, obviously, sitting in a truck, but it's the same fucking time. It's the same shit in the car. I think a lot of it comes down to probably the programming. Like, people are born into this, so to them, this is normal. This is life. It's like people being stuck in the projects in New York, right? And they complain about it. They don't have no options. There's no jobs. Rent sky high. But they're behind the curtain, so they don't understand it. Hey, you can fucking move. Okay, you can leave town, right? And it don't take much money to leave town. Just pack your shit up, whatever it is, cut down to a fucking suitcase and leave, okay? And change. And then when people move and their eyes become open, they're like, holy fuck, there's a whole nother world out here. You know what I mean? And then they proceed to progress financially, spiritually, as humans, their family dynamic. You know, they discover who the fuck they are, not this fucking slave that was, you know, stuck in a fucking box because for some reason they had forgot that there was 49 other fucking states in the country and a whole bunch of towns in between there with a whole bunch of fucking jobs.
Well, I was listening to this guy. His name's Naval Ravikant, and he was he's the founder of Angel List, which is like Indeed for startups.
Yeah,
and you know, he also invested in like Uber and Twitter and all that shit like that. Are you there?
Yep.
Fucking quit hitting your mute. So, anyways, Jesus Christ.
maybe I had a fart or
Don't
something.
hit your mute
Nigga.
anymore.
Maybe
No,
I had a fart.
you weren't trying to. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
So, I listened to him, and he was talking about it's called what you and I are doing. We're renting our time to other people. And And he's like, you're never, ever going to get anywhere doing that, renting your time to somebody else.
No, there's 24 hours in a day. You're limited. You have to sleep, and people are only willing to pay so much for those hours.
And he thinks that everybody on Earth has the capability to be rich. Everybody can. And he's got all these YouTube videos that you watch, and they're not very long at all. And he does a podcast. It's like literally only 4 or 5 minutes per, where he's talking about how to do it.
Text the name to me so I can look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
Okay, and it's really good. Like, he was on the Joe Rogan podcast, and I listened to him. He was like one of the last few people in the last couple of weeks he's talked to. His net worth is like $2.2 billion. And he's basically like, you gotta have a piece of a company or invest your money somewhere. And he believes that the key to happiness, and this is no bullshit from this guy. He goes, is get rich, get healthy, find your happiness.
Find what you want to do.
Not find your happiness and then everything will come, like that reverse thinking, but literally like get rich because you can now, because it's a thing, it's a way, and then get healthy, and then now that you have the time, that you don't have that financial burden, then figure out what makes you happy.
That's what I was trying to tell you earlier about the Trump hats, nigga. Fuck all the bullshit, nigga. It's about getting paid, right? Because money is power, you know what I'm saying? And then once you get the money, then you can become fucking moral, okay? But until you get the fucking money, the only way you're going to have moral standards is to go out there and the fucking square and set yourself on fire, okay? So people can talk about how, you wanted to change the world. No, get fucking rich, then you can have moral principle and grounds to stand on.
Okay, well, what you're talking about is the song Changes by Tupac. I'm Tupac. You're that guy that made a G today selling crack to the kids.
Hey, it's the way it is.
Yeah, so, hey, I got to get paid.
It's just the way it is.
But I think there are other ways. I think there are many other ways to get rich besides perpetuating a very bad, dishonest person.
Look, anybody that's gonna buy the hat's gonna buy the hat regardless, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, here,
just like selling rock, right? How you gonna send a nigga to jail for selling rock, right? Okay, fine, nigga, but how you gonna sell a nigga for selling rock to a bitch that's gonna buy a rock, right? No victim, no crime. A nigga's gonna put rock and he gonna smoke a rock. He gonna smoke a rock. A nigga gonna sell a piece of dope to a nigga that's gonna buy a rock regardless. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this motherfucker's gonna buy this hat anyway. There's just fucking zero problem. Okay, I have no problem with the little Chinese nigga that made it. I have zero problem with the fucking 2 white guys in Arizona that sewed the fucking label on there with their custom built hats. Okay, and I have zero problems with the motherfucker that buys the hat, and I have zero problem spending the fucking money from the hat.
Well, what I'm saying is we can keep on that same spiritual plane, but it doesn't have to be the Trump thing. So speaking your language, we can make lock her up t-shirts or something.
I don't give a fuck. We can eat either way. I'm just simply saying, like, right now, as long as like I'm flying like legal, nigga, and them crackers ain't gonna run up in my house and get me, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got no lawyer money right now to fight no case. I don't give a fuck, nigga. We can sell hats, we can sell dicks, nigga. We can sell stickers, we can sell whatever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We can sell the whole goddamn repeat offender lifestyle, nigga. We can go around and rent motherfucking hotel lobby rooms, nigga, and invite people in, nigga, with free seats and shit, and buy the merchandise bags, nigga, and help them change the man up program. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck, nigga. Like, let's eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to eat, nigga. I'm ready to own a fucking island. You feel me?
Okay, 50 Cent, calm down. I'm saying to eat. We can make take your glass dicks, because that's clearly not anything you're ever gonna let go of, and we can do the little etching inside that says Biden 2020.
Biden 2020, and no, nobody's gonna buy anything to do with Biden. Zero. Nobody. Dude, like that is that right there, nigga. That is, yeah. No, look.
Do you know how many? Okay. Do you know? Here's the thought process for the Democrats. They're not going to go against Obama's better judgment. He picked Joe Biden as his vice president, and there's a lot of them that are looking at it like that.
I don't give a fuck. He picked that nigga because he was white. Okay? Because he was just fucked up.
Is this coming from the guy who's talking about grabbing for the pussy, but now you're going to be like, oh, no, not Biden?
Fuck Biden. He's a bitch. That nigga's a hypocrite. That nigga's a Catholic priest. Okay, that nigga fucking little boys and out here want to send niggas.
So is
to jail
Trump,
for
but
dope.
you wanted to sell his hats.
Get the fuck out of here. No, at least that nigga be in the pussy. Okay, that nigga be in the pussy.
Dude, he pays for it.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. That's free
Who
market.
pays a porn
okay?
star? Who pays
That's
a porn
free-
star?
Listen, a lot of people, nigga.
You're supposed to get paid to fuck a porn star.
Okay, a lot of people, nigga. Who gives a fuck, nigga? Buy the pussy. See that right there shows that he's a fucking equality nigga anyway. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got some pussy. I want some pussy. I got some money. You want some money? Let's do a deal.
It was more like that guy I worked for. It's just like he's like, I have money. There's no effort in it. Let's do it. I think it's more of a laziness thing.
Who cares? It's convenient, nigga. She pulls through. She gives a shot of ass. I give her a little money, nigga. She goes shopping. She goes to the buffet and gets her something to eat. You know what I'm saying? And then she goes by the way.
Yeah, and that's fine.
I'm not saying like
Joe Biden
the only
sniffs
thing
some girls.
the real problem I got with this nigga Trump and the nigga's such a bitch. He's so disconnected, and that's what I'm saying. He's disconnected from me. I have really zero in common with it, except for the fact that he got money and I want money, right? This nigga should be on the weed train, man. Like real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where my problem with this whole concept. It's like, why you ain't on the weed train, right? Why we got all this confliction and shit? Like, get the fuck out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you could come through with the stroke of a pen, nigga, and change the whole face of the fucking world. And you think people are caught up. Don't nobody give a fuck about all this other crazy shit you going into, nigga. Stroke the pen, nigga, fix the weed. You fix the weed, you fix a lot of people's lives, man. You change a lot of shit. You really want to be a mover and shaker? Bust the motherfucking head of these goddamn corporations that's starving out the little nigga. That's how. You let some of these little niggas get up on this weed money, man, and niggas are gonna be good.
I'm telling
Stroke
you,
the
but
pen,
he has
eat.
no interest. He's not going to. Not going to.
No, he ain't
But we
gonna
will
do
go
it.
to
That's
war
what I'm
with
saying.
Iran.
So let me ride the motherfucking Trump train, nigga, and get up on this goddamn hat money. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we probably spend like $2,000, nigga. We probably get back like 300 hats, nigga, and we sell them hats, nigga, for $42 in free shipping. Shit.
Or the Biden dicks.
Yeah, ain't nobody want a Biden dick. No, I ain't never heard nobody talk about fucking Biden.
Biden dicks.
You know. Yeah, he be buying some dicks.
Then put Obama. Bring back Obama dicks.
We probably do some Obama shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm telling you, we'll do
Obama
dicks.
shit.
We'll dicks, and then we'll do the little laser etching with fucking Obama.
I'm gonna see if I can get Obama. I'm gonna try and get a hold of Obama. Look, I'm gonna try and get a hold of my nigga Obama. And I'm gonna see if we can get that nigga on the show.
As an infomercial, hi, I'm former President
on
Barack
interview,
Obama.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him on. I'm gonna go. I told you I'm gonna write the letter to motherfucking Bill Cosby.
I'm 44th president of these United States. I believe every American should have the right to glass dicks. Now, come
Glass
on.
dicks, nigga.
And
Glass
I'm not
dicks,
talking
universal.
about crack pipes, chore boy, Chicago stuff.
Damn.
Actual glass penises. Now, imagine a house that has disposable income to buy these glass dicks. I support that.
Damn right. Well, that's like, I mean, look. How more equal can you get and more opportunity based than when it revolves around sex and sexual freedoms and liberation and acceptance, man. And you can do something like that. You can tie the whole world together because ain't nobody ever busted a nut and been angry.
What about Bernie dicks?
We probably sell like some wrinkled Bernie ass. Like I'd probably call the Chinese nigga, man, and get some latex wrinkled ass, some of that real flesh.
No, dude, I'm telling you, a Bernie dick,
A Bernie dick,
a Bernie boner.
a Bernie boner. We probably do something like that.
African Americans do not have disposable income to buy sex toys,
Damn.
Mr. President.
Yeah, I can see it. I don't know, man. We're going to come up with something, though. We're going to come out here and get right with this nigga, man. Because I done figured out, man. Elections ain't about people to be elected, man. It's about money, man. You know what I'm saying? And
Of course it is.
I need to get. We gotta get in. We gotta get on these campaigns. And look, I don't give a fuck, nigga. We'll sell Bernie shirts, nigga, and Trump hats, nigga, on the same marketplace. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like.
And the Obama dicks will have balls with them, because what is a dick without balls?
What's a dick without balls, nigga? A dyke.
A dyke or a eunuch. The unsullied.
Yeah, the unsullied, nigga. Yeah, man, I bought the whole book set, man, at motherfucking Walmart, nigga. But I think it's missing a book, man, because it just don't look right. I bought that bitch last night. It's got 5 books in it. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
I believe that book sets should have 6 books in them, Mr. President.
Yeah, because 5 look unequal on the motherfucking shelf, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Unless there's 5 books in the series.
Yeah, but what if I had OCD and then I'm fucking bugged out and couldn't even get on the books because there wasn't a 6th one?
You start doing that crackhead itch?
Damn, no, that's the meth itch, man. Crackheads don't do all that. See, people fucking up their speeds. You know what I'm saying? Crack get a nigga stuck in a room. Meth get a nigga so fucking goddamn zooted in his brain that in order to go to the grocery store, he take his car apart 5 times, and then he come down and like, oh shit, nigga, I got 3,000 pieces. Don't know where they go.
Jesus Christ. All right, we should cut this up because I'm gonna start investing stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I guess that's a rather short episode for Who's Your Daddy Father's Day fucking extravaganza, but I got you. It's okay.
The extravaganza was 20th episode, and this is one of our longer ones, by the way.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't know. Anyways, all right. You need to give a shout out to our sponsors and shit, and wrap these niggas up.
Well, shout out to Tupac and the song Changes.
Yeah, I seen him last week and shit.
Shout out to the all fries on me looking ass. Shout out to 44 and the Bernie dick with balls.
Yeah, Bernie dick with balls, man. Wrinkled as a motherfucker.
Because too long balls have not been included on dicks, Mr. President. Fucking shout out to the dads that weren't there. Shout out to those motherfuckers that left and still made a good life.
Shout out to the nigga that survived the evil fucking cunt that played fucking chess to exclude him from the child's life, to corrupt his fucking mind and blame his missing dad for all the fucking problems.
Shout out to all them dudes who have graduated with honors from child support.
Yeah. Or the niggas that had to do 6 months over $100. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ. I can't wait till that burden's dropped from my fucking life. Anything else I can fucking be like, I'm not going to pay it. Child support just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Glade Air Freshener for all the kids that fucking huff it because they grow up thinking pot's bad.
Shout out to the makers of the springs for trampolines.
Trampolines, them motherfucking springs. Get your motherfucking ass, nigga.
Or the ones that have the fucking little safety fence around it. Fucking white trash.
You white, nigga.
I'm white as a motherfucker.
I'm just saying, you white. And you live in a red fucking
We're purple. It's red. It's a reddish blue state. It's purple.
Oh, it's purple?
So a lot of good information out there. I think we should look into this. I just think outside of the Trump hat, we should look into the sex toy.
Look, I
2020
think it'd be cool. Look. We just don't tell you. You don't have to tell your wife that you're endorsing the Trump hat, okay? And I think that'll make it fly smoother for you.
Well, I don't want hats. Maybe we can do bumper stickers.
Bumper stick shirts, nigga. I'm gonna grab them by and then I'll have a cat.
Or Melania's face. or show one of his 2 fucking incubus sons, because probably those guys couldn't fucking defend themselves in a fight if they had Secret Service. So.
No, I hate the pussy fist too. You know what I'm talking about? The pussy fist, where they make a fist and they're pointing with their thumb.
With the thumb,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
The pussy
Oh, yeah.
fist. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the pussy fist.
The pussy fist.
Melania, call me sometime, bitch. All right. So, anyways, thanks for listening. If indeed you still are, and no matter what happens, even if you fucking vote for Trump in 2020, you should never ever go quietly. Peace.